I did it
There you go.
all by myself.
Yeah, you guys just gotta make sure you use your microphones.
Okay, it's 4:30. We'll call this special city council meeting of Stanley to order. July 7th of 2022, and the members present are Chad Hischlin, Linda Weinbar, Ty Taylor, Lauren Frost, and myself. And myself. And that represents a quorum, right? We have 4. The first item that we're going to talk about is we got a resignation letter from David Minton, a council member, and he resigned as of yesterday. And although we won't be filling the seat tonight, we will have to accept his resignation.
Move to accept the resignation.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion by Chad Hischlin to accept the resignation of David Minton. And I have a second by Ty Taylor. Is there any discussion on it? If not, I would like a roll call vote.
Lauren,
Yes.
Ty,
Aye.
Linda,
Aye.
Chad.
Aye.
Motion to accept his resignation is passed. Okay, there's another item of business there. Because he is president of the city council, we need to elect another president from within. So I would say nominations are open, basically, for president.
I
Right.
would make a motion, Mr. Mayor, for Zach Gastelum as president.
Okay? Motion's been made by Linda Weinbar for Zach Gastulan. I'm glad I don't have to spell his name. For president. Is there a second to that motion? I'll ask again, is there a second to that motion? Being no second, the motion fails. Is there any other nominations?
I'd like to nominate Chad Hischlin.
Okay, is there, Chad Hischlin's been nominated by Ty Taylor. Is there any second to that motion?
You gonna discuss or no? Do we have to approve it first, or can we ask them how they feel about being president or not, or?
No, we have to have a second before we can discuss it.
All right, I'll second Chad.
Okay, now it's open for discussion. If there's no other nominations, are there any other nominations? Hearing none, we'll have discussion on it. Is there any discussion on Chad?
Is that, do you want to be president? Like, are you okay with that? I don't wanna just second it, throw your name in there and vote on it, something you don't want, I don't know.
I mean, it's basically just run the gavel and Mayor Adams not here.
In 2 years or something one time. Not with the person.
Yeah, it doesn't happen very often.
You don't, so it's not an inconvenience to anybody. If I'm not here, Linda's still the vice president, so you're all covered, well represented, so. It's just kind of a formality.
Pretty much.
Is there any other discussion? If not, let's do a roll call vote on that as well.
Lauren,
Aye.
Ty,
Aye.
Linda?
Aye.
I don't know if I can ask him yet.
He can
No.
abstain.
I would abstain anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
so, motion carries. Chad will be president of the city council. Okay. What was that?
I think you might have to vote on it.
But wouldn't that only be the case if we had tiebreaker?
You need to have a majority. Yes.
I think as long as you have 3
That
council.
is the majority three.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
And there,
Just making sure.
it is a majority because there's a quorum here, so. The next item is the committee appointments. I've made some changes. You have the sheets in front of you. I don't know that I need to go through all the committee appointments that we have. Now, highlighted on this sheet is David Minton's name, which he will not be serving on any of the committees at that point. And the committees that he is down for, we will deal with after we appoint a new member to the city council. Now, I'm going to tell you guys my intentions. And just so you don't hear it from somebody else, my intentions is to appoint a new city council member, and I think he'll be a darn good one, and it's George Little Creek. So I'm not gonna ask for any discussion on that, basically. I'm just informing all of you that I think he'll make a good council member. And that's my intention at the August meeting, is to appoint him as to fill that council seat. Is there any discussion on any of the committees appointments that you see? I'm gonna go around the room, I guess. Lauren, do you see a problem with any of the committee appointments or have anything to say about it?
Well, I have 2 questions. Why is the city advisory study committee empty? And then is the position for Chris Halverson going to be filled?
Yes, that'll be filled at a later time. The City Advisory Study Committee, you're not allowed to ask questions I can't answer.
Okay.
May I speak on that, Mr.
Sure
Mayor?
you can.
This was obviously a committee that was started long before I ever started working for the city, and I don't think it's been active. It's just stayed on the list, but it's not actually a committee that's been active, like I said, the entire time I've worked for the city.
I'm not so sure that there wouldn't be a place for that at some point in time, but right now, I don't think there is. Mr. Taylor,
One quick thing, and to clarify your question on the chief of police, the application deadline is July 17th. 15th. 15th or so, one of them too, so,
15th is a Friday.
so there's still some time in there to accept applications.
okay, we'll deal with that in a minute here. Ty?
No, I guess the only question that isn't clearly defined, with, Public Works, like, do we need a chairman on that? Or somebody to call meetings, or is that?
I would leave that between the three of you. You can,
I think we can probably handle that internal. I just wasn't sure if we need an official.
no, we do not need an official. You guys can deal with that. I did put Linda down as chairman of the police committee because she's been on there. She's experienced. She knows what's going on there. And I think she's the one to lead that committee. So. Linda,
No, I'm all good with everything, and since you did mention that I am chairman of the police committee, we will be having a police committee meeting tomorrow at 4:30.
tomorrow at 4:30, okay.
Yes.
I would like to attend that, so. On some of these committees,
Mr. Mayor, can I make a comment?
you can.
That would create a quorum if you attend that meeting. That's why most of your committees are only 3 council members. So if you'd attended that meeting, it makes a quorum. Sorry.
Post it on the door then, that there is a quorum. That is a public meeting then. Because I intend to go to it. Chad, do you have anything?
No, I guess the only question that I have, and it's simply because I don't know. The Renaissance owner has one vacant spot in addition. Is that gonna be, at some point, somebody added to that?
Yeah, there will, but I guess I needed to talk a little more with all of you guys because I want some input from some of you guys for that.
And I saw one other one, health.
She's Becky Flavin, she is
Yeah,
your public
there.
health nurse. Does that help?
Yeah. So that is, she's like the health nurse through the social service.
No, throughout the reserves.
Okay. And then one other quick question on the EDC board. Can we get, when them terms are, or like, how long are they on EDC?
So there's one.
Visitor fund?
Yes, the visitors fund, I actually have them listed. I mean, because there's 2 that I believe started out as only 2-year terms and the other ones were 4-year terms, but now after those 2-year terms come up, so then you just you don't have the same members coming up each time. Then it just goes to a 4-year term. The EDC, for as long as I've worked for the city, there has never been a term for it, for those positions.
So is there by chance a term through Century Code on the EDC? Because here's my concern. Nothing against anyone, especially Steve Spring, because he's been on record for a long time. But sometimes I think no different than us here on the council, it's good to have some new thoughts, some new.
Well, actually, you can see 2 new ones were added over the last few years. Because both Brandy and Jenny,
And that is just a question if that's.
If
it is a committee or we view it as a committee, is it just?
I guess I'd have to do some checking because we are a home rule charter. I don't know if, that's something we'd actually have to adopt then and state by terms, or if it's even regulated. So I'd have to do some research.
Mr. Jordan should be able to answer that question fairly quickly for you. On the EDC committee or board, if there's any parameters that show how long, if it's just an open-ended membership or open-ended. On the EDC, I don't think. Right, that's my question, should there be?
I think if you're running like,
No more of my questions.
Okay, were you satisfied with the answer then?
Yeah, and all of us should check into it to see what the requirements are. If we're over something like this. 25+ year membership.
Well, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing to have new points of view on any of these committees. And that's where I was going when I appointed people here, is I want people on these committees that are gonna work toward making things better. And people get lax over a period of time. I've done it myself on different boards and different committees. And it's awful easy to get, where these committees don't mean anything anymore. I don't want that to happen. A lot of these committees are way too important for that to happen. So if there's no other questions, is there any questions from the visitors? Not even Mary?
No, not right now. It's been a long week. My brain's been-
Mr. Mayor, I do have one comment, or I guess I request that for the JDA, I think we need an official council motion to appoint Lauren Frost to that committee now.
Okay,
I would make that motion.
Second.
okay, a motion's been made and by Chad and seconded by Linda to appoint Lauren to the Montreal County Job Development. Do I hear any has anybody got anything to say about that or discussion on it? If there's no discussion, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. And you are officially on there. So with that, I think we've pretty much covered everything that we needed to cover today. I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Linda, second by Ty to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. We are adjourned.